What is up, guys? SLW Figures Network here, and today we welcome you to the 2023 SLW Figure Room Tour. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so you come in here and you got this beautiful room. We got this beautiful arena here, the brand new arena with the new TV and everything. We will go deep into this, but now we're gonna start with some of the other things in this room. Where do we start? There is so much here. How about we start with the thing that's closest to us? And how about we start with the closet over here? You can see up here we got like a little desk and stuff for like editing, computer. Got the little microphone that I use to, make vids on, make audio. Got my headphones right here. Got some old jerseys. Got my clothing drawer right there, which has all my shirts for filming and stuff like that. Up here we also got some of the vehicles. Up here we got the SLW production truck, got the Slambulance, got Biggie's ATV. We got the huge like Mattel truck. I don't know what they call this thing, slamming truck or something like that. And we got another Slambulance over here. We also have a motorcycle up top right here. And I use all of these at least once a year, maybe. Like I have a couple of Slambulance matches and stuff like that. So all of these usually get used once a year. So they have a lot of use in SLW, I'd say. Coming over here to the arena, there is a lot to go through here. First off, we recently added a gray table mat here, which I think makes the things look really nice. Special thanks to Restlesstic. He has designed all of these graphics here, all these beautiful graphics around the ring. I really like the fire. I told him what I wanted and he made it happen. And we also, for the first time, have a figure crowd over here. Basically what I did was I went on Amazon and I got some nail polish stands and I put them up here. They look really nice around here. We also got the brand new stage over here with some pretty big stuff over here. We got a custom Tron that actually wasn't made by Restlesstic. This was made by a different pick fetter. You may or may not know him very well. His name is CEW. I was telling him about like how I was like working on this whole TV stage and everything, and he was like, I can make you a custom Tron for that. And I was like, yeah, sure. And I told him what I wanted. He absolutely killed it. It's showing on my room TV as well. We've got so much going on here, and it really adds to the whole setup and everything. We also got the reflective black floor. I took some black paper, some poster board, put it on there. Same thing with the barricades. This is actually not cardstock paper. This is sticker paper that I used. We also, for the first time, got custom aprons here. We got custom aprons, also designed by Restlesstic, but these are the custom aprons that we got. We have it on the front here too, along with the LED barricade. We also, for the first time, added these like ring post graphics on the back of the post. And of course, we added the red and white ring ropes, which I think makes everything look really nice. So yeah, that's an in-depth look at like the ring and everything. Now, let's look over here, and we've got the commentators table over here. We got a realistic commentators table. I'm seated next to my good friend Justice Daisakoa, who's going to be commentating on my videos. And we also have the like little papers on here, have the monitors and stuff like that. We have a little turned barricade over here just to make everything look realistic. We got two chairs over here, and we've got about a good couple of stuff here on this arena. We also got the black backdrop here, which was, well, it used to be up against the wall, but I decided, you know what, let's elevate this a little bit because there was a little bit of a gap there in the crowd. So I decided to elevate it a little bit so that I could cover that spot, and I think it looks really nice now. So yeah, that's the arena. So now that we have the arena fully checked out and everything, let's look at some of the things beside the table here. First off, we got the air purifier, which, it keeps dust out of the way, it keeps everything out of the way. We got remotes and stuff for the stage lights, the brand new stage lights over there. We've got this like little reflective plate here, which I'm thinking of using in some shorts content. If you want to see that, then like the video, subscribe. And also down here we have our drawers, which we'll go deep into here. First drawer that we have is the clothing drawer. We've got a custom Prime bottle costume. We've got FTR. We've got Cody's robe. We've got the MSK jacket. We got Matt Riddle. Got Matt Hardy's gear. A whole bunch of gear in here. So much of it. And I might honestly put some shirts in the crowd, but other than that, behind it, we also got some heads in here. Got some like elite hands. Got a title belt here. I actually don't know how these title belts got here, but we also have some broken figures. Like we have the old Drew McIntyre. We have this Andrade, which unfortunately got broken, but we're hoping to replace that soon. And yeah, that's the look at the top drawer. Coming here to the middle drawer, you can see that we have another commentator's table here. We got more Wrestlistic printouts. We got some Barricade printouts over here. We got the announce table printouts. This is the sticker paper one. That's the cardstock one underneath there. So yeah, that is our printout drawer. We usually get stuff from there whenever we need to, you know, put printouts up here and stuff like that. And they work really well. So yeah, next up, this is probably the most exciting drawer here. We have our weapons drawer, and I'm actually not supposed to have as many weapons as I do have in here. Like we have like thumbtacks, we have kendo sticks, we have like barbed wire, we have like the trash cans, we have ladders. And basically what happened was that Ringside actually sent me 2 of these. They sent me 2 of these hardcore playsets when I ordered 1. So yeah, that's kind of cool. And I decided to keep it because, you know, we always need extra weapons here. You know, we love the hardcore action here in SOW, so I decided to keep it on us. So that's your in-depth look at the drawer there. Now coming underneath the table, we have quite a bit of stuff here. We got some of our shoes here. These are just like regular old shoes that I keep in here because this is also my bedroom. We got some tissues over here, which I use to clean my camera. Got this over here, which is just like a random like chair cushion for like airplanes, stuff like that. We got the Brock Lesnar forklift, which is actually, we've used this in our figure WrestleMania, which will be coming out soon. But this is the forklift that was used in that. So that's pretty cool. Over here we got all the plugs for the wires and stuff like that. Back here we got our old like pay-per-view ring, which is really nothing special. It's a really low quality ring from Amazon. And over here we have our wipes and stuff like that. Sorry, it's a little bit messy. We've got Lysol, Windex. Use this to clean up the camera, clean up the table, clean up the stage, stuff like that. Always gotta have that near us, you know, keep this place sanitary and that. And yeah, that's the look under the table. Now let's move away from this table after we've covered everything here, and now let's move on to underneath this bed over here, which this actually used to be where the old arena was, but we decided to move it over here because I'm getting a little bit too big to be like going underneath here. But we have the Ringside 20-piece Ultimate Barricade playset. We have the Ultimate Wrestling playset from Amazon. We have Bray Wyatt's door here waiting to be used. We have a bunch of like figure boxes over here. We got our old ring, which we used to use. We now have the SmackDown one. We got 2 boxes over here, which actually contain 2 different things. First, we got this one down here, which just contains like a bunch of random stuff. Just a bunch of like random books and stuff like that that I have no other place to put. That's where it all goes. And up here we have the War Games playset. This is actually where all the War Games stuff goes. This is from the 2 cage playsets that we bought, and all of it goes right in here to be used next time. And we'll be taking that out real soon, and you will eventually find out why, but yeah, we will be taking that out real soon. Over here we got some like stationery stuff. Got like duct tape, some scissors, some tape here. Got some markers, pens, all the stuff that we need. I don't customize a lot, but I use it for like the arena and stuff like that. I used to hand draw graphics. Up here we have some of the WWE monster trucks here, which I actually, if you look on my Instagram, I think I set like a stacking record for that. And over here we got the SmackDown, Raw, and SummerSlam ring. These rings are a little bit hard to get out because they're quite jammed inside this shelf. Over here we got the Raw ring, which has like a special feature where you can count and it'll like count with it. You can also press this lever back here and you can launch wrestlers out of the ring. Over here we got the 2 War Games rings. These are both from the steel cage playsets. They're a little bit easier to get out than the other ones. And up here, this one is actually interesting. So this is the very first ring that SOW has ever used, ever had. Basically, we used this ring before we went on YouTube, and we have had a lot of trouble with it in recent years. We decided to switch from basics to the larger ones, but this used to be our old ring. And we recently, when we started YouTube, we started using this ring, and this ring was before YouTube. As you can see, it's now broken. Unfortunately, this ring post won't stay on. It comes off like in the night and it like startles me a little bit. So yeah, that's not fun, but yeah, it's still a pretty cool ring. I still keep it because it's part of like memories here in SLW. Up here we got the Elimination Chamber and Money in the Bank playsets, which may as well just be part of the Tower of Power, which is the only thing we use it for nowadays, because we have hooks up there that we're going to be hanging the Money in the Bank briefcases from. So we don't really need to use this structure in that purpose anymore. So we will be finding a different way to use that. We're probably going to use it in the Tower of Power only, but yeah, that's basically your entire look at what's under this bed. So now that we finished up behind the bed here, let's go over here. Let's go into this little space between the bed. There's quite a lot of stuff over here and it's not properly lit yet, but first off we got the backstage area over here, which is still a work in progress. Obviously you will see more stuff from it soon, but not right now. We have a little bit of an interview area right there, which Wrestlistic actually designed, which thanks again to him. We also got up here the curtain call that Wrestlistic also designed. We got Io Shirai there, just interviewing wrestlers and stuff like that. Got the SLW logo in the back there, which I attached myself. And we got an empty shelf up here with like the 2 cars that we have. And that's pretty much all that's here. We will have more stuff here in the future, but yeah. Going into these shelves over here, we just have a bunch of random stuff. Like we have just empty shelves everywhere in here. And we have like a bunch of, this is the only shelf that's really full, and it's just a mess full of electrical lights and stuff like that. Our old tripod here, which is now broken. And yeah, it's really just a mess over here. There's none in this one. We will attempt to use it in the future for something, we just don't know. And right here next to it is my laundry basket. Then over here we have like a trophy of some sort, and we have some sketchbooks over here which I use for designing my sets, designing my arenas and stuff like that. And yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Eventually we will have new stuff over here. We will start filming over here a lot more, but for now we're gonna be sticking to filming in there. So yeah, subscribe if you want to be here when we first film in this. Okay, so the next thing we got up here is just the bed and stuff like that. We have the Uncle Howdy mask up there. We got the 2 WWE title belts, the old Universal title and the WWE Championship. We have a bunch of like plushies and stuff like that up here. I don't really like sleep with them or anything. They're just like decorations for the bed. And we've got a bunch of pillows up here, stuff like that. You know, it's just like a standard bed. And we've got some more shelves up here. Got an alarm clock. Got back there, you can't quite see it very well, we got the Raw Slam and Stage. We got the, this is a knockoff Nintendo, but yeah, we got that. We also got this pretty cool Uncle Howdy painting, which I made in school, and I just think it's really nice because, you know, I'm a pretty big fan of Bray Wyatt, and I decided to make this, and yeah, I just think it's really cool. Finally, before we move on to the figure collection, we obviously can't start talking about figures without mentioning the vintage figures over here. We got our old commentators, Jimmy Hart and Stone Cold, on opposite sides of each other. We got Hollywood Hulk Hogan here. Got one of my first figures, The Undertaker. We got his brother Kane. We got a sort of young Rock, like start of his career, sort of. We got a Bret Hart over here, which, you know, I have a Bret Hart figure. And up here we got Hunter Hearst, which is a pretty rare figure nowadays. I feel like that would sell for a lot. And we got a Mae Young over here with the Mae Young trophy. And yeah, that's basically all we have for here. We have some other cases that we're gonna put figures in, but for now that is all we have up here. So yeah. And now finally the part you've all been waiting for this entire video. Let's take a look at SLW's figure shelf here. First off, we have this top shelf here, which is my box library and stuff like that. We also got some like display stands and stuff like that. We have a Shane O'Mac box. We have a Rob Gronkowski, Matt Riddle. We've got a MVP box. Sorry, I didn't know who that was for a second. We have a Reckoning box. We have John Cena, Jey Uso. We got Seth freaking Rollins. Love that Seth. We got the new Randy, which is really nice too. Moving down to the more middle shelves here, we have this little display area here, which has the Brock Lesnar Ultimate box. We have some Mandy Rose, Wesley, NXT figure boxes and stuff like that. We also have some display stands from the Championship Showdown, which are now being phased out, which is both really saddening and also kind of good because, you know, I can't really use these flight stands for anything other than the displays, so I usually just keep them here. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, moving into the actual figures here, we have the tag team shelf, which has some figures here. We have Young Bucks. We have RK Bro here, Matt Riddle, and Randy Orton. We got one half of the Usos here, looking to find Jimmy, but this is Jey Uso. We got the two halves of the New Day here. We also got FTR over here in their like outfits and stuff like that. We have their red jackets in the clothing drawer, which you saw earlier in this video, and we still have a lot of like tag teams that we want to get. Like we want to get tag teams like the Street Profits and stuff like that, so we will eventually get them, but for now this is what we have in terms of tag teams. Moving now into the women's area, we have Mandy Rose over here with her NXT outfit. We have Nia Jax in the back here. We got Ember Moon. We got Carmella over here. We got some Alexa Bliss. We got Reckoning. We have Lacey Evans over there. We have an old Lacey Evans. Got Charlotte Flair. Got Io Sky. We have a Bianca Belair figure over here in her Royal Rumble outfit. These figures for some reason keep falling over. We have a Liv Morgan here in a really nice attire. We have Becky Lynch over here. This came with the Money in the Bank briefcase, which we have somewhere. We have Bayley over here, and we have Candice LeRae. We also got Asuka over here. This is before the new gimmick and everything, but this is the old Asuka that we have here. We also got like an old Rhea Ripley from the Championship Showdown packages, along with a Sasha Banks, which in my company goes by her NJPW name, Mercedes Moné. And yeah, we have all of our women's figures here. We're looking to get more women's figures, obviously. We're looking to get people like Piper Niven, looking to get people like an updated Asuka or stuff like that. We are always looking to get new figures, so yeah, we have still a lot of building to do on the shelf, but trust me, we will definitely be looking for some figures this summer. Okay, for this last one here, it's gonna be really tough, so I'm just gonna say the names of the wrestlers instead of just like describing them and stuff. So we have this guy over here. I don't quite know his name. I kind of forgot his name there. We have Elias, we got Shinsuke Nakamura, we've got Ricochet, we've got, I believe that's Andrade over there, we've got Cesaro, we've got Edge, we've got Omos, we got Braun Strowman, we got Matt Hardy, we got Bryan Danielson, we got Damian Priest, we got Shane McMahon, we've got John Cena over here, we got Finn Balor, which we're going to be using real soon, got Keith Lee, got our Ultimate Edition Brock Lesnar, got AJ Styles, we got a Bray Wyatt figure, which I actually customized with the Fiend jacket over here, which we also have. We have Baron Corbin, we have Cody Rhodes, we have MVP, we got Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre, Bobby Lashley, and that is all the figures here. So yeah, guys, that was the entire room. So let me know what you think of it. Like, subscribe if you want to see more from this channel. Our next match of the tournament is Kyle O'Reilly versus Seth freaking Rollins, which we will have coming up pretty soon. So if y'all want to see that, subscribe, like, and we will see you in the next match. So that's it for today's video.